welcome to the replay. So tonight we're gonna work on our sign from, I can't read upside down, Plant Dreams and Grow a Happy Life. So just in case you weren't here, oh, my little thing worked. I wasn't sure I'd be able to tell. So I guess there's a new feature on Facebook that I could like link my website for you guys to see like before I even start. And I see something, it says please visit my Couture website. So hopefully you guys see that. So I don't know. Let me know if you can see that. I know there's a delay, but anything to make make it easier, right? But I tried to do it last night, and I of course did not read the directions, and I didn't put the little HTTPS thing in front of it, and yeah, so I just happened to notice that tonight when I came on. Okay, so just so if you didn't see yesterday's video, let me just show you, because that way it'll be easier to see the transfer if I just show you a picture from the catalog versus, because it has a lot of pieces. So this is it here. So this one here. So you see it has a lot of pieces to it. And so that has the saying, which is what we did last night. And then there are 6 different like seed packet designs. So what I wanted to do, oops, let me just put my catalog on the floor. What I wanted to do was create tags with the seed packets and kind of hang them underneath it. So I don't know how well this looks to you. I feel like it looks pretty, they look pretty different on the camera, but I'm not really sure. It is really kind of the same. Some of these are a little lighter than others. It's just the way they're, like this side actually looks more like this, but so some of them kind of really do match this surface, but some of them are a little brighter. But anyway, so yeah, so that's what I want to do, kind of do some of the seed packets hanging below it, you know, so it'd be like this, below there. Now, I will say I kind of like cheated a little bit, just because I didn't, you know, I wanted to make sure this would work. So the seed packets do fit. So I tried a couple things last night after I ended the live. So I tried with the gray, because I didn't know if I wanted to go so bold as the black. But I like the black with the writing. The other thing I really wanted to do, like, I really wanted to do them like this, but because there's a bunch of different colors and it's so tiny, it just like, it was so difficult to like get the paste to stay at the right consistency to be able to pull it off. So like if I were gonna do this to like sell a piece, I would probably take like 2 times of using the transfer on here, like do one part, clean the transfer, and then come back and do the other part. Just because it, like the little black line goes in between the pink, and you know, and I get like a little crazy. Like this looks really pretty, but I can tell you a lot of the lines are kind of didn't show up. So for me, because I'm a little bit too much of a control freak to do it this way, I would have to do it in separate steps. But I mean, I think it's really pretty with the colors too, but I do like the look of the black. But then I was thinking we could add color by using the colored pencils. I've never really tried them on the surface, but it should work fine. I think that looks pretty too, but it doesn't really, if this was done in that color, then I would definitely do this color because I think that's really nice. But, so we'll go with the black. And I also think this one here, because some of these lines got so fine, I feel like that's what's made it difficult too, so. Like I couldn't work fast enough for it to not dry on me. So let me just grab, oops, that's that one. And we're gonna do 3. So we'll do this one. I kind of want to do things I know that I know, like, that I know which colors when we go to color them in. Actually, this, maybe we shouldn't do this because this will look all black. Hold on, let me get a different one. I'll have to look at what, yeah, I think we'll do this one so that it can be colored in. I mean, this, everywhere it's white, it's gonna come out black, so there's nowhere kind of left to color it in like the purple color that those are. Okay, so I have the back of this tag, and then I have this tag. So I'll just kind of put that off to the side there. And then we'll work on this. So we'll do these two, and then we'll work on that one first while these dry. So my black chalk paste. It's like right in front of me and I'm not seeing it. Like I didn't use it anywhere but here. Oh my gosh. Okay. It's right there. Wow, that was like a little frightening because it was literally right in front of me. Okay. Well, that just like got me all flustered. Like, I know I have some. So before I do this, I am gonna wax these just like I did this, because I'll tell you, when I did my little test ones, I was like having like a heart attack when I was going to pull them up. Even though I did wax them, I didn't really wax them that much. So I have my little can of my Minwax here. And again, just if you're using something like this, either wear gloves, which I'm not going to, but make sure you wash your hands after, don't put your hands in your mouth, you know, all this stuff we shouldn't be doing anyway. So I just took a little chunk out and just very gently go over the surface. And what this is going to do is it's going to put a barrier on the surface so your transfer won't like stick, like it won't, I don't know, it'll stick, but it's not going to stick as if I just peeled this off and stuck it down. I would probably be throwing out this and the transfer. So, and we're still going to fuzz those. Okay, so my little, I use a little cloth. And if, you know, if smells bother you, don't use that one. I mean, there's lots of different waxes out there. Like the Anne, I think it's like Anne Sloan, but it's just a furniture wax. And you just kind of want to like, just like rub it in so it's in all the little grooves of the wood. And you don't want it to feel like sticky. So it's like a little, here, I'll put this down so it doesn't all fly around me. So between doing this and fuzzing the transfer, it's going to make a big difference. The other thing that I found, which I'm glad I kind of tried it out before I did it live, these are a pain to line up on this little tiny surface. If it's a larger surface, if you look, this one has the little registration marks. So you could put down, you know, the first layer, and then you could put the second layer, and you could just line it up with registration marks. But the registration marks are not going to help us with this project. I'm just looking, I don't know where I put my colored pencils. I had them like right here too. That's okay, I probably have another package of them. Because I'm like a craft hoarder. Seriously. Okay, so these are pretty, actually let's look a little bit more. So they have like a smoother feel once you wax it, which is kind of, you know, what's helping the transfer not to stick to it to the point that you can't get it off. Alright. Oh, there's my colored pencils. So we have our fuzzing cloth, and let's see, and I'll just put that over there. I think that's just so pretty though, but we will see. we're gonna do it this way for this project. I just thought like you could do, you know, I have a couple of different transfers that have different kind of like gardening themed. And there's also, you know, some on the website. There's actually, it's not in this catalog, otherwise I would just show you. There's a, if you go to the last chance tab of the, on the website, there's quite a few transfers that are like, once they're gone, they're gone. And they'll be 100% gone at the end of the month, but once they sell out, they're not coming back in. And I know there was a bunch of stuff that came back in today too, restocks. I like half looked at it and I just don't remember it all. That's terrible. I should have looked at it. But yeah, there's, I'm like really fuzzing these a lot because just because of last night when I did that one, it was pretty difficult to get off without. I thought I fuzzed them enough, but that's good. It just shows you like the transfers are super sticky, so they'll last for a lot of projects. I'm just gonna, I don't know, there's like a little message on the screen. Hold on one second. I don't know if that's like, I'm sorry if it feels like I'm like hitting you in the face. Oh, maybe that's the link you can, I don't know. Can anybody see a link in there? I think if I hit it, it'll actually, I don't know if it'll like bring me out of the video. I'm not sure. But let me know if you see a link. Because it's not, it looks weird on my side. Okay, I don't know. It's like the, you know, first time you do something, you don't know if it works. So, what I kind of figured out, because I was having such a hard time with, you know, I put it down and it's not lined up. So what I was doing, I was kind of just going like this. So I'm like lining it up, you know, by just kind of eyeballing it that way and then dropping it down. But see, this is like, it's very sticky, so. So just give me a second to probably have to do it like 3 times. Okay. Nope. Ah! It's like a little tricky. Jeff, do you see that link? I don't know. I'll have to go back and watch after. So this, oh, maybe I do have to click that. I don't know. Hopefully it doesn't like kick me out of the open. I don't know. It's like so weird. I don't know. I don't want to like mess it up. I'll have to read about it. Okay, let's try this again. Sorry. So this is this like little seed packet design. It looks like it's a little bit smidge longer than the other ones, so because they're all a little bit different shapes. So I just kind of like put it like that. Now, oh my gosh, that is like actually pretty pretty centered. So I kind of just dropped it on, but I have it good at the bottom, so I'm just gonna pull it back up and then smooth it out so we don't have the big bubbles there. I kid you not, when I did like these last night, I must have like put it down and pulled it back up like 10 times. I can't believe that just like kind of fell like right on there. And the good thing is it has the transfer over the edge, so it won't move around on me. So just when you're doing one like this with the really fine lines, just be extra careful to pull the paste across those open areas, because it's easy to kind of miss a little part. Now I'm just cleaning off my extra, and I have like a couple lines there. Now this is like the tricky part because there's not much to hang on to. So I'm just going to take my thumb and push down on the little tag just so it doesn't move, and then just pull up. These are so adorable. I feel like black is my most used color. It's just, I don't know, I just like the look of like the black and white. So I'll just put those down there. Well, I'll leave that there so I don't pick up the wrong one. All right, so my shiny side that I kind of made shiny anyway. All right, so we'll do the same thing for this one. So now this one is a little smaller. So, oops, there's like lots of fuzz on here. Well, that fuzz will just be there. It's all right. So same thing, I'm just gonna line it up. This might be one of those transfers, I go back and put like little center, like sometimes I'll go and take a Sharpie marker and like measure the design, and then I'll put like a mark right on the transfer that it's the center to make it easier for myself. Wow, this is like right in the middle too, pretty much. I guess that's the secret, to just do it live and it comes out. And I tell you, last night I was like, I tried it like a couple different times. There's like a little something there. Probably glitter from, no, it's not. It's like a little fuzz from the towel. So that's the thing too, you want to make, you use the fuzzing cloth to make a little fuzz, but you don't want to have like, if there's like a big piece of lint on there, it'll make the transfer not sit flat. Okay. I actually want to do something where with ink in this transfer, because I think my to use those markers that I have to fill in, the fabric markers, I think that would be really cool. I just don't know what. I have a couple of tote bags. Maybe I could do a tote bag. Or maybe a banner too, that might be nice. I think a banner would be. I don't know that I would use a tote bag that said that on it. Not like I need another bag, you know. Oh, I just love the way the black looks. So pretty. And I'm back to actually using my little tray with water because I had a couple transfers that I had to like give them some attention because I left them a little bit too long without washing them. Okay, so here are 3 tags. So we'll start with this one. And I don't really know what color this is. To me it looks kind of like a sunflowery kind of flower. Oh wait, I have the catalog. Where did I just put it? I'm just like making stuff up here, making my own flowers. So I'm sure whoever put together the catalog for Couture, they must have done some research on what color these flowers were. So we'll just go with what they have. So I don't know, maybe I'll just color one in and then then I'll finish them and then post it. Let's see what. So we'll do kind of like oranges and yellows. There's another yellow. This one doesn't have green in it. And I'm just gonna, you know, use my imagination. I don't know. Oh, this actually works really well. I wonder if you sealed the chalk, if you could go and use like watercolor markers. I mean, not watercolor color pencils. That would be pretty too. Because those you just touch with a little bit of water, and it makes really. They come out really pretty, especially when you layer a few colors together. So I'm just gonna kind of do my own thing. I don't know. Then the rest of it I'll really do yellow. You could also go and water down the chalk paste, do that and paint it like watercolor. I have to do that live one night. This would have been the perfect project for that. Of course, I think of it now, not like, you know, last night when so I'm just coloring it in. I'm not going too hard because I don't want to like chip off the chalk paste. I keep wanting to say paint. I'm like, I should know better. Because there is a difference. So if I did do that, I'll have to like figure out another project I could do that for. Because it works well, that technique, or even like this, works well with any, you know, any kind of like open design like this. Okay, I probably should have done that one. And now I'll just kind of go. Sorry, nobody wants to watch me color tonight, but so I like to do like the videos like this and then take them and speed them up. And then I know a couple times I've done that and I've reposted them. But for some reason, I have not been able to download any of my Facebook videos because I usually download them and then I put them on YouTube. And I don't know why it's not working. But everybody in all my groups I'm in, they say they're having, different issues with Facebook. And I'm sure it has to do with just the volume of people, on Facebook right now, just because a lot of people are, working from home or out of work, that sort of thing. And I know there's a lot more people doing lives too, so. And then there's new features, so all that stuff makes a difference. Or Facebook doesn't like me, one or the other. So no, nobody's gonna come along and say, that's not what those look like. So you could, you know what? If you wanted to do a whole bunch of these and just do them in all different colors, That would be really cute. I think this this transfer would be amazing for making some greeting cards, especially if you had, you know, somebody that was really into gardening. Make them like a little set of greeting cards that they could, you know, give it to them as a gift, but then they can, you know, use them or make a card for them. Because you can use the transfers and the paste with paper as well, as long as it's a heavier paper, you know, not like a paper that comes, you know, you using your printer. It has to be like a heavy scrapbooking paper, or like a, you know, cardstock, like that kind of paper. I've had the best luck with like a heavier scrapbooking paper, because of course I have some of that. It's like the one thing this whole being out of work right now. I have so many craft supplies. I mean, there's still things like, you know, I'd like to do a project and, you know, need a certain item or whatever, but I have so many things. It's kind of making me use some of the stuff I haven't used, you know, like the other night when I did the Shrinky Dinks. Like, first of all, why in the world did I have 2 packages of Shrinky Dinks? No idea. I bought them like who knows how many years ago. So, oops, totally missed right there. So yeah, just, you know, it kind of looks like watercolor, like a pen and ink drawing with watercolor. But, so there's that. So maybe what I'll do is I'll just color these in and then I'll post it just so it's not. And you could go and you could, you know, color this whole, you know, portion in here. Maybe I'll just do that one. Oh, maybe not, because it's still kind of wet. Like right in the center. Didn't lift off, but. All right, so I'll let these 2 dry and I'll do those. So, like, and I'll post a picture right in this video. All right, so I don't even know, what is today, Thursday? Like, I don't even know. So I'll be live tomorrow. Probably, you know, I tend to go live so late, but probably around the same time. I'll try to post it earlier on the page, so not like, you know, 10 minutes before, like, or not at all. All right, well, thank you so much for watching and have a great night.